It's shocking that in a city like Bristol, in the modern world, that we're talking about young people being hungry. We just simply should not be having that conversation. I remember talking to some school teachers who were describing experiences they've had, who've talked about young people coming into school with packed lunches, which are simply white slices of bread, maybe with some butter on. So you've got young people who, even if they may be getting some food, are not getting nutritious food. That really highlighted the struggles that some young people were having, and the impact on their behaviour, their well-being and their educational attainment. We're talking about trying to improve social mobility and things like that. To me, we can't even be talking about that and making those improvements unless we're meeting basic human needs and feeding young people.
Quite often, particularly during school holidays when children don't necessarily get a free school meal, you can see that some kids will be out playing in the park with us and they haven't had any breakfast and they're going to be with you over lunchtime, and so unless you've got food with you, chances are they're not going to eat.
So the Healthy Holiday programme is designed to ensure that no child goes hungry over the school holidays. And the strategy that we've embraced is to work with partner organisations all across the city to provide activities to young people along with food.
So the combination of the play activity and the food is really nice. Kids can turn up to a play activity and be given a packed lunch or a food parcel.
What it does is alleviate some of the stigma that could be attached with young people coming along and getting food. Frankly, we know it's embarrassing and we know that young people may not turn up. It's really important for us that we work with organisations who know those young people and can ensure that they're fed in the right way and that they're fed without any stigma attached.
Health and well-being doesn't just come from eating healthily. You need to be active at the same time. And the opportunity that we had to work with Playful Bristol this summer enabled us to address both issues around making sure that people were active, as well as providing them with healthy, nutritious food.
So over the summer, we called the play organisations and worked out what the capacity was for face-to-face delivery, and we matched it up with Feeding Bristol's areas of priority, and that enabled us to map out what we could deliver if funding could be found. Within a matter of weeks, they had all the money that was needed to deliver all of those sessions. There was then the collaboration with Children's Scrap Store, where we were supporting activity bag production to go alongside the food clubs and the food parcel deliveries in the city to ensure that when people picked up food parcels, there was some activity for children to do as well, for those children who couldn't get out to activity sessions.
Some of the packs come with instructions, with guidelines and specific amounts of scrap, and some of them are just random bags of joy, just full of colour and texture, and the children can do whatever they like with them. It's all very well giving them healthy food, but giving them healthy minds and creative and being fun and playful is just really important.
We get told stuff all the time by different communities, and Feeding Bristol will enable us to respond really quickly. We discovered quite early on that putting activity parcels into boxes was really difficult for families. So we phoned Feeding Bristol, and within 3 or 4 days, 750 carrier bags turned up. About halfway through the summer, we discovered that actually kind of young carers had fallen through the gaps. So again, you phone Feeding Bristol, and within 10-20 minutes, they can release the money to mean that actually every young carer in Bristol got an activity pack. And it's that flexibility and ability to be able to respond to need as it comes up, which just makes it really fulfilling actually, because you know that you can help really quickly.
One of the most important things Feeding Bristol is doing is looking to the long term. It's meeting immediate need, which has to be met, but it's also trying to bring about systemic change. If you're trying to make long-term change, the way I think we should start with that is young people. Influencing their choices now and helping to educate them will make longer-term positive differences.